Welcome in. Lots of fun stuff happening. So we're on to week 8. Bunch of injuries, driving me crazy. I don't like any of it. Higgins, I guess, is out. Etienne's officially out. We'll see how much that actually helps Bigsby. I really thought Etienne had a lot of the work, so it should be Johnson, but who actually knows with them? Because it's an interesting group. Tajay Spears is out, boosting up Pollard a little bit. Cordell Patterson, Jonathan Brooks ruled out. Not that that matters because I'm not playing a Panther. If you want to try and play a Panther, it's probably Jatavian Sanders. But, yeah, probably not. Lil Wale, welcome in. Way to start us off. McBride or Kraft. It's going to be McBride. I know the matchup isn't great, but I also don't trust Kraft. So, there's too many weapons in that offense, and it just messes everything up. Royce, welcome. Pick 1 RB and 2 wide receivers. Okay. It's probably going to be Brown, and then it's going to be JSN, and I have to see Shepard first. I'm going to go Pittman as much as I don't like it. I think Shepard potentially goes into the Godwin role, but until I actually see it happen, I'd rather just roll out Pittman and hope that Richardson can do what he did the first time he played the Texans. So. Got to move Chase up to be my number 1 wide receiver, and you move up Yoshi Voss. Brian, welcome in. Ramondre Stevenson, Kincaid, Dunze, Tyrone Tracy. I'm probably going to go with Stevenson here. I don't love the matchup. I don't love really any of these matchups. I would probably have said Tracy had he been the only one to do the work. But outside of that, the rest of them just have too much risk surrounding them currently. So much rather go with what I know. PA, welcome in. Ridley, Judy, Shepard, Pittman, pick 1. If you can do it, Ridley, I think, has the most upside here, but it's terrifying to do. So I'd much rather just play Judy and hope that Winston slings it around and finds him at some point. Terrifying as that is. What up, Preston? Sorry, I missed you. Oh, all good. It was crazy in there this morning. A bunch of people, and then the app kept kicking me out, so I just gave up. Pick 2, Achan, Gibbs, Kareem. Like them all. I'm probably going to go Achan, and then because it's PPR, I'm probably going to go Gibbs, but it's really close with Hunt. I really like how they've been using him, and this is a really good matchup for him. Xavier, hola, buenos dias for flex, non-PPR. Chase Brown, Moss, Rashad White. Whoa, Rashad White. Wow, brain went just straight Saint there. It's gonna be White. I just think I like his usage a lot more. I wish it was PPR. If you want to go Brown, I completely understand doing that. It's just there's a lot of risk involved with that, and I'd rather not mess with it. There's Yoshi Voss. Irving or Mostert? Hate the matchup for Irving. So I'm going to go Mostert and just hope this game gets out of control and you're able to roll with it because it's more than likely how it's going to go. Good luck, Mosh. Where are we at? Lil Wale back again. Rodgers or Winston at noon or wait for Daniel's status. Daniels looks like he's going to play. However, if you want to play it safe, go Rodgers. If you want the upside, it's Winston. So it's really depending on what you need here. I would probably play Winston if you're worried about Daniels at all. So just because I think he's going to throw it. It won't be pretty. You won't like what you're seeing for a majority of the game, but he's going to end up with a big number more likely than not. All right, Jose. For pick 2. It's going to be Williams and Rodgers. If you want to go Richardson, you can. This is a one area that he's had success was against the Texans because they struggle against mobile quarterbacks, but I don't love the matchup just because Richardson doesn't look like he used to. And then I'd much rather go Williams just because I think he actually plays the whole game, while Tua, I'm more worried, does not. So makes it interesting. All right, Jake. Daniels is active, so I start him against a dress. If he's active, yeah, I'm going McLaurin, but mostly because I just don't trust Wicks a whole lot, which doesn't help things. But yeah, man, that's brutal. I wish that we had more consistency out of the Packers wide receivers. Can I get that? What's up, DJ? All right. PPR, Olave, Brown, McLaurin, Bateman. And who flex if I don't start McLaurin? Okay, it's going to be Brown, and then if Flowers is out, I really want to play Bateman. Just think the opportunity is really going to be there. He is the best separator right now. But if you want to play it safe, I'm fine rolling out more. Yeah, yo, mama. All right, pick one. Wicks or Kirk? Probably going to go Kirk. That's kind of the area of the field that they are weak in. So should I pick Yoshivas, Tolbert? I like them all, so I'd probably go with. I like Tolbert if you need somebody to play this weekend for a longer term play. So, all right, Spencer, Dell or Dobbs. It's kind of the same thing. If you're rolling out Love, might as well go Dobbs and just hope for the best. Dell really has to show me something this week because he's been on the struggle bus, and this is an ideal matchup for him. So, woof. Oh no! Sorry, Jenny. Okay, Fryermuth or Andrews. Woof. If it's PPR, I'd go Fryermuth. Otherwise, it's going to be Andrews. In half or standard, he's just more likely to score at this point. So yeah, that's brutal. I wouldn't play Baker over Knicks. I'd go Knicks. I just think it's safer. I have to see what Baker can do with the options, and it's not an ideal matchup for him. Trying to figure out who he's going to throw to on a consistent basis. So, and if so, do I drop Moss for him? Yeah, I'm fine kind of dropping. I mean, you could drop Dak, but it's fine. Yeah, if you want to wait, I'm fine dropping Moss or Madison would be the two that I'd look at. So, dun, 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 dun. Drop one. Oh my gosh. It's probably going to be Pitt. It's probably Pittman, but I'm fine also dropping Douglas just because that offense struggles a lot. It's probably a lot safer to drop Douglas, but I'm just tired of having to decide on which Colts wide receiver is going to let me down this week. Ryan, Waddle, or Debo. With everybody else seemingly out, it's going to be Debo. More than likely going to end up getting hurt. If you want to play it safe, go Waddle. Debo just, I think, without Ayuk should have a much better game. Kittle also potentially being sidelined also doesn't help things. So makes it super messy. All right, Robert. Warren, Tillman, Tolbert. I'm going to play Tolbert here. I think he is set up for a pretty nice game as they'll focus on trying to take away Lamb. And then after that, if you don't like that option, I'd go Tillman next just because I think they're going to have to throw it. And he seemed to have a eye. And then for tight end, gonna go Laporta because Williams is out and hope for the best. But not ideal situation at all. Bexasy, welcome. Flex spot. Chase, Pittman, Samuels. Tillman. I'm probably going to play Tillman since it's full PPR. If you want to play a little safer, I'd go Brown, but Yeah, outside of that, probably not. Mhm. Bradley, Njoku or Zay Flowers. It's probably going to be Njoku to be safe. Flowers having an ankle injury does not inspire hope for me. So I'd much rather go that way. Because if he gets rolled up on, we've seen how easily people will get away from him, or come out after they have an ankle injury. So, yes, sir. Joey, let's see, Murray or Herbert. It's kind of the same issue. I would probably go. I don't like either of these. I'm probably going to go Murray. As much as it terrifies me with the new COD being out, and just hope that he runs one in, because that's what your goal is right now, is a long run and a touchdown. I don't like it. Tamara, welcome in. Sutton or Debo? It's going to be Debo. Just too much upside in how they use him. I know he had pneumonia, but he should be good to go by now. Completely understand being worried about it, though. Goff or Stroud? It's going to be Goff. Bexsey. Really like the matchup. He again continues to play extremely well, and while I like Stroud, this is a game that he needs to get back on, or we're not trusting it. So it's going to be very difficult to trust if you can't beat up on the Colts. All right. Geno Smith, Richardson, or two. Depends on how you want to play this. I think Smith has the most upside, but it is risky. Otherwise, I'd go Tua because it's going to be safe. But my worry for that is that he only plays a half, because the Dolphins are winning by too much. All right, Royce. We talked about this on Wednesday. It's going to be Otten for me. A lot of upside without any of the other weapons. I think Otten and White are the big winners of Godwin and Evans being out. So much rather go that way. Joey, just play Kyler and hope for the best. There are some other streamers that I'd look at, but more than likely they're not available. Like, I'm really high on Caleb Williams this week, especially now that Daniels is potentially playing. I was high on Darnold. I was high on Stafford. Granted, those already played, but Bo Nix would be another one that if you want to play it safer. All right, Andrew, pick two. Moore, McLaurin, Thomas. It's going to be BTJ and Moore. I'm just worried about the defense focusing on McLaurin, so rather not mess with it and hope for the best here. Morning, Rodney. All right, happy sit one. Okay. I am actually. That's close. I'm probably going to sit. It's close between Bigsby and Olave. Bigsby just continues to play really well and score, which is helping him a lot. However, this matchup isn't ideal for him. It's more, I see them chasing, but he could easily score in the first and be completely good. And so I'm probably going to sit Olave, just because Rattler's a QB and terrifies me. All right, Christian. Bench one. Hopkins, Ridley, Tillman. Yeah, if you're wanting to win, you're probably benching Hopkins. I know it's terrifying. Ridley is just seeing so many targets, and without Hopkins, he should see more. It's just tough to trust it. So if you can, and you have the willpower, play Ridley and Tillman. Yikes. Don't like saying that. All right, Jose. Caleb Williams. It's going to be Williams. Already said that. I'm a big fan. I have him as my QB5 this week. Big belief. Andrew, welcome. Need 3. Hill, Neighbors, McLaurin, Cook, Hopkins, Dell, Bucky, Irving. It's going to be Hill for sure. Probably Cook for sure. And then at that point, I think you have a pretty steady floor. I'm going to chase the upside and go Neighbors. Just saying it gives you a safe floor, and he should be. I mean, we've seen what he can do when he gets the ball in his hands. They just actually have to get the ball in his hands. So. All right, back to C. Let's see. Brown, Jalen Warren, Pittman, or Cedric Tillman. Again, it's probably going to be Tillman. I think he's the safest play here. Gives you a lot of upside. If you want to be a little more safe, I guess, you could go Brown with Higgins out. They should be decent in that matchup. It's just picking. I mean, it's just running against the Eagles is tough. But of the two that are likely going to score, it's probably going to be Brown over Moss. So, yeah. All right, DJ. 3 wide receivers. Okay. London, Allen, Olave, Wandale, Mooney, and Bateman. I'm going to go London, Allen, and Bateman if Flowers is out. That being kind of a key point. If Flowers is in, I'm probably going to roll to Mooney. I'm so worried about Flowers getting hurt and then taking him out, and Bateman ends up with a massive game. So, and Mooney is just a safer play overall. But it's brutal. Don't like how it makes me feel. All right, Vincent. Let's see. Pick 2. Devontae Smith, BTJ, JSN. You're kind of in the same boat. If DK is out, I'm playing JSN, and then I'm probably going to roll out Smith would be the next one. Like what Brian Thomas has been doing, but again, I just think the other two have a lot more upside. I'm guessing Thomas will be facing off against Alexander, and while he should be able to beat him, it's a lot of risk involved there. All right, Robert, let's see. Henry, Laporta, or Kraft at tight end? PPR. Yeah, that's tough. It's close between Henry and Laporta for me because Williams is out. I'm probably going to go Henry just because they're going to have to move the ball, and that's kind of an area of weakness for the Jets. All right, Andrew. Baker, Tua. Yeah. I'm definitely playing Tua. I have to see what Baker does without anybody around him. Don't like it. It's really what it comes down to. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Who do you start between Baker, Russ, Nix, and Geno? Okay. Again, depends on what you need here. I think Nix gives you the safest option. The rushing floor is there. It's a really good matchup. He's going up against Young. I'm just a little nervous that he doesn't score enough. So you're chasing upside. It's going to be Geno. That's one area that the Bills kind of struggle. It's a pass funnel, so you're going to be able to throw on them. Just depends on how much. So, yeah, really depends on what you need there. But those would be the two that I would look at over everybody else. All right, Joey. Stream Herbert. It's still going to be Kyler. Not messing with Herbert makes me too nervous. They aren't throwing enough. It's not scoring enough. Okay, State grad. Let's see. Daniels, Murray. Or you drop Murray to start next? I mean, potentially. Yeah, if you're sick of Murray, go ahead and drop him and play Knicks. It's going to be a roller coaster with Murray. And so having Daniels has been a big boost, and it's just easier to play him. But I understand being worried with the injury that he potentially is limited, or they are scared to use him the way they should. So I'm fine rolling Knicks if you want to do that and just have. But at the same point, he also scares me. All right, Jose. Standard. Oh, Gotta get out of that. Mason, Dobbins, Hunt. It's going to be Hunt. I like Mason a lot. I think I think they were going to have to use Hunt a lot in this game. All right, Cameron. Tank or Hopkins? Guessing that's Dell. Still probably going to lean Dell just because there's more upside. Hopkins doesn't really know the playbook, but we've seen how little that matters, and it seems to be like the only passing option right now for the Chiefs outside of Kelsey, with both Rice, Juju, and Watson all dealing with injury and potentially out. So makes me nervous. Knox or Kincaid? It's going to be Kincaid. Got to go with the guy who's at least out there. Komet or Kincaid? That's going to be Komet. I keep using Allen as tight end, more or less. Tony, welcome. Good morning. Montgomery, Thomas, Olave. Ugh. We're playing it safe. It's going to be Montgomery, but chasing the upside, I'm going to go Brian Thomas. I don't love the matchup for him, but a lot of opportunity should be there. A lot more upside. Just risky. Stefan, let's see. Choose two. McMillan, Downs, Odunze, Komet, Shepard, Davis. It's going to be McMillan and man, that's tough. Probably Shepard. I don't like that. I'd rather go Komet, I think. I'm going to go McMillan and Komet. Mostly because I'm worried Shepard will get injured. Seems to be his MO, but could be fine. Dell, welcome. Pick 2, half PPR. Olave, McConkey, Sutton, Brown, Wicks. Down. It's going to be McConkey, and if you want to play it safe, Brown. I don't love the matchup for him. If you're chasing the upside, though, go Olave. All right, Mace. Let's see. Mason, Connor, Williams. Bench 1. I'm guessing that's Javonte Williams. I'm probably benching. If it's PPR, I'm going to bench Javonte. If it's standard, I'm going to bench Mason. Ugh. Javonte just doesn't do a whole lot in the passing game. It's extremely frustrating because they should. All right, Vincent. Cousins or Caleb? I like them both. I have Williams ranked higher. Also because trusting Cousins has been kind of difficult. So. Yeah, going to go Williams. All right, Lil J. Goff or Knicks? It's going to be Goff. Knicks has a nice rushing floor, but I think Goff is going to have to throw, and has been pretty nice in the last handful of games. So much rather rule that up. Go for the best. All right, Dale. Need 2 RBs. Okay. Hunt, Jacobs, Mixon. It's definitely going to be Mixon. And then I'm probably going to go Hunt. Whoop. All right, Joey. Tua, Daniels, or Goff? Do I trust Daniels? It's hard not to. If the dude thinks he's going to play, it's hard to get away from him because he's been playing so well. However, I don't love the matchup. So I would rather go Goff. I've already had Goff ranked higher. So makes it easier for me. I'd roll Goff if I had him over Daniels, but I'm fine rolling Daniels if that's the best option available to you. Oh. All right. Knicks or Tua. Again, Odera, really depends on what you need here. I think Knicks gives you a safe floor. Tua has a lot of upside. Again, the worry with him is that he's not going to need to play the whole game because they're going to be up and they're going to really show what they have. And so I'm expecting Achane to get a lot of work, Mostert to potentially get work, which hurts Tua. So, however, the 3 touchdowns that Knicks hasn't thrown has been a run for Javonte, so don't love that. All right, DJ. Need to of those three, it will be Bateman if Flowers is out. Otherwise, I'd go Olave. Think he's just a safer option. Bears are a pretty decent defense, which is part of the reason I was kind of down on Daniels this week anyway. I'd go Burrow there. I know that Higgins is out, but Yoshivasa has really stepped up. And most teams wouldn't have expected to use him at this point, so they've been expecting Higgins to play. Still Burrow. Baker just does, the weapons scare me. All right, Joey. Let's see. Kirk, Pearsall, or Myers. Terrified of Pearsall. Terrified of Myers. So I'm going to go Kirk. So don't love any of that, unfortunately. Kirk I have ranked the highest, though. Hey, John. Good morning. Have a couple this morning. All good. Okay. Knicks or Geno. Knicks is going to be, so passing TD, 4.300 passing. That really just seems more set up for Geno. Because of that, I'm probably going to go Geno, just because I think I could see him actually getting 300 passing yards. Especially if DK is out. That means he's going to have locked in JSN, who are, I would say, got better after the catch plays. So, all right, your mama. Let's see here. JSN, McConkey, Mooney, Pearsall. It's going to be JSN if DK is out. Otherwise, I'm going to roll out Mooney. Joseph, welcome. Chuba Pollard. Terrified of any Panther, so I'm going to roll out Pollard. No! You said you were tired of Murray, so drop him for Knicks. I'm nervous for Murray too. All right. Going with the safe play and rolling out Shakir here. I think Judy has upside, but it's risky. All right. Flex 2, Achane, Robinson, Connor, Bigsby. Oof. It's going to be Achane and Connor. It's close with Robinson. And like I said, I'm nervous on Bigsby. This is not, I said it last week, which he completely showed me wrong, but it shouldn't be a game for Bigsby. It should be a game for Johnson, because they should be having to chase points, and Johnson's the one used in the passing game. So, oh my gosh, we're already 30 minutes in. Let's go. You guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. We have all this lovely lineup of shows, and of course, we have the Discord. Okay, Ruben. Kamara, Chubb, Taylor, pick 2. Okay, am I picking 2 of the first or 2 of the second? Okay, well, any case, it's going to be Kamara, Taylor. If it's pick 1 of the running backs, it'll be just Taylor. If it's picking 2 of the wide receivers, it's going to be Allen and Ridley, and then it'll be Kelsey. Ooh. Y'all working out my brain today. All right, last one. I'll believe when I see it, Vincent. Let's go with Tillman here. I'm terrified of Pearsall, y'all. It makes me super nervous. Lincoln, welcome in. Yoshivas or Palmer. It's going to be Yoshivas. I thought Higgins was set for a big day because of the matchup. Now that he's out, that seems just easily transferred to Yoshivas. So roll him out there. Also, potential some Chargers hate here because, yeah, tired of seeing it. All right, Andrew, would you drop Tucker Craft to take a flyer? Sure. I mean, if you want to see if he does anything, it's fine. But the fact that he is just now being elevated doesn't give me a whole lot of hope for him. Not an ideal situation for sure. Trey, welcome in. Got to start 2. Irving, McMillan, Madison, Worthy. Woof. It's PPR, so I'm going to go McMillan and Madison. Irving doesn't catch a whole lot of passes, and is potentially beat up, and then I don't trust Worthy to do anything. He just terrifies me in general. So not messing with it. Kyle, welcome in. Joku, Bucky, Watson, and Joku will be the most consistent in any kind of PPR. If it's a touchdown only, I'd be more willing to go Watson in that sense, but don't really trust any of it. Jay, welcome in. Love the picture. All right, Bixby, you're Douglas. It's PPR. You have to go Douglas. Bixby just doesn't catch passes. All right, David. Murray or Goff? It's going to be Goff. And then at running back, it's half PPR. I'm probably still going to go White. I expect him to have enough passes to get over Brown based on just that. Arfin, welcome in. Starting A-Chain, excellent. I would start Connor. I keep talking about it, but Jag should have to pass. Bixby isn't used in the passing game. So just easier to not mess with it. All right, John. Pick 2. Full flex, PPR, Odunze, Kraft, Bateman, Wicks. It's going to be Bateman and Wicks. Wicks continues to score touchdowns. I would say Odunze because I think there's a lot of talent and opportunity, but until he starts to show some kind of consistency, it's just too risky. Kind of just clogging up your bench, unfortunately. Ron, welcome in. Brock Purdy or Tua Tagovailoa. Man, that's tough. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to go Purdy just because I think he's going to have to play the whole game. And he's been playing pretty well. Tua is fine. I'm just more nervous again about him being potentially pulled early. All right, David. Morning. Murray or Cousins? It's going to be Cousins. Brown or White? It's going to be White. Again, a lot of opportunity there. Everybody, Call of Duty came out. I'm super nervous on Murray. I know that he has a partnership with him, but it outside of that, he also has just been super inconsistent and terrifies me. All right. Sorry, Zach. Had to get on my soapbox there for a second. Chubb or Sutton? Oh. It's PPR. I'm going to go Sutton. The matchup for Chubb isn't ideal, and he still is clearly trying to get the rust off. I think he had 12 carries or 22 yards or 24 yards last week. That's not what you want. So give him some more time. Let him dust the dirt off. Shake off the rust. Do all the good stuff. I think I switched those. Oh, well. Nobody's paying attention. All right, Royce. Warren, Irving, or Andrews. Oh, you're killing me here. Probably going to go Andrews. At least he's been scoring recently. We haven't seen anything out of Warren yet, and Irving is dealing with injury and has a brutal matchup. So, BA, BTJ. Guessing that's supposed to be Neighbors Pickens. There we go. Man, that's tough. I'm probably still rolling BTJ just because they should have to throw. If you're worried about it, go Pickens. Loved how he's being used. It's a decent matchup. And then Neighbors is ranked lower for me. So, man, it's actually a really good tight end week. All right, Sven. Who do I replace Higgins with? Ugh. You cry into your pillow. First, I would see if Yoshi Voss is available because I'd much rather go to the waiver wire than play these. If you have to play one of these, it's going to be Myers. Let me see if I can find some other waiver wire options for you real quick. All right, Robert. Let's see. Need 2. Andrews, Williams, McMillan, Harris, or Harrison. It's going to be Javonte and Harris. It's close because of PPR. If I believed in McMillan, it'd be fine, but it's just difficult to. Have to see it first. Shane, welcome in. Need to. Watson, Bateman, Yoshivas, Shepard. It's going to be Bateman and Yoshivas. That Eagle secondary is easily beat up. All right, VZ. Hopkins or Harrison. I'm still going Hopkins. They just aren't scheming Harrison across the middle of the field, and that's really hurting his numbers. All right, Brad. Let's see. It's going to be Cook. Yeah, I agree. You can't sit Bijan or Walker. Yeah, I know they do, but I can't bring myself to do it. All right, bam. Let's see. Diggs, London, Dell, Harrison, Hopkins. Pick 3. Okay, it's Diggs and London for sure. And then I'm probably going to go Dell. If you don't like that, go to Hopkins. Like I said, he could be easily sucking up all the targets in KC, but it's also a good time to break him in. All right, Adam, let's see. Knicks. It's going to be Knicks. Terrified of Murray. All right, Ron. With all the injuries, should I bench Purdy and play Tua? I wouldn't, because Debo is going to be playing. It was a sickness. And then outside of that, Purdy's just been playing better. If you want, it's fine. If you're nervous about it, play Tua. You should be okay. All right, Colby. Fuck you, Irving or Tony Pollard. It's going to be Pollard. Hate the matchup for Irving. Michael, would I play Mahomes or Mayfield? Finally, a time where I get to say you play Patrick Mahomes. Numbers are too consistent. All right, Scott. Ingram or Otten? Ugh. Going to go Otten, but both good tight ends this week. Yikes. All right, Ruben. You're all good. Pick one. Okay, so I am picking one of these. It's going to be Allen. All right, Brian. Yes, I would. He is my tight end 2. Manny too fresh. All right, Tracy or Tolbert. It's PPR. I'm going to go Tolbert. Take the upside. Where I'm expecting them to take away Lamb, and so we're just unsure. I don't like the split for Tracy, and I don't like the matchup either. So makes it easy. Steelers are pretty good against the run. I know. Everybody believes in Dobbins. It should be okay, but we just saw him struggle in a game that he should have been able to run over everybody. So I'm still rolling out Cook. Chuck. All right. Need 2. It's going to be Debo and Moore. Looks like you got all your wide receivers back. Congrats. Least loved, pick 2. Allen, Hopkins, McMillan, Worthy, Wicks. It's going to be Allen for sure. And then I'm probably going to go McMillan to be safe. If you want to chase upside, go Hopkins. A lot of potential upside there, but not trusting it yet. All right, Adam. Bigsby or Lockett. Lockett, PPR. Also, the fact that DK is potentially out. A lot of more opportunities, and Lockett's been so consistent, but stupid. Yet again. Richard P., welcome. Montgomery or Mason. Oh, it's not PPR. Of these two, man, Montgomery's just going up against such a good run D. Oh, could easily run on Dallas. Yeah, he should be able to. I'm going to go Mason. I think he's more likely to score. Golly, that's tough, though. Knicks or Geno? Again, Justin, depends on what you need here. I think Knicks is the safer option, but Geno has a lot of upside against the Bills team. Should be able to move the ball. It's going to have to throw. All these things that are important. Okay, Austin. Pick 2. Oh, my gosh. Bottom of the barrel. It's going to be Dowdle and probably Pittman. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That's a brutal pick this week, unfortunately. All right, Geoffrey. Tua or Daniels? It's probably going to be Tua. I really just hate the matchup for Daniels. While he could easily prove me wrong, also him having an injury and potentially something that could be re-aggravated, I'd much rather just roll out Tua. Chuck LeMaine, Murray or Mayfield? It's going to be Murray. I just have to see what Mayfield does. I don't like either of them, unfortunately, this week. Ugh. Sup, Joe? Sup. Let's see. Pick one. QB. Oh, nice. It's going to be Allen. Like the scoring format that. All right, Zach. Ingram or Kincaid? It's going to be Ingram. Frosty Snowman. I love it. Burrow. More upside. All right, Christian. Tillman. Chubb terrifies me, man. All right, Jeffrey. Let's see here. Joffrey. Let's go with. I'm guessing that's Cedric Wilson. I am probably going to play Franklin because, again, it's an easy matchup, and I think that they want to get more usage from the rookies or the younger players. So much rather roll off Franklin there. It's close with Wilson, though. All right, Vincent. See, I knew it. I knew it, you liar. Happy to help, though. It's going to be, ooh, that's tough. I really like Hill because he potentially is going to play quarterback for a little bit. But if you're going to play it safe, it's going to be Tolbert. Yeah, I know. All right, Asylum. Ooh, love it. Love the picture, love it all. Works out great. Stroud is the safest option here, with Richardson having the most upside. It's the only game that he actually looked like a capable quarterback was against the Texans. But I'd rather go Stroud, as terrifying as that is. Terrifying for sure. All right, Josh. Yoshi Voss, Bateman, or Worthy? That's tough. I'm going to say Yoshi Voss just because it's a little safer. If Flowers was out for sure, I'd play Bateman. It wouldn't be close. I think I'd expect a lot out of him, and he's one of the best wide receivers that is really good at separating for people. Makes a big day. Cam Bam, Dell, Flowers, Hopkins. Brutal. Worried about Flowers because that would be my normal pick, but the fact that it's an ankle means it could easily get hurt again if he does play. So I'd rather just go Dell, but I don't like how Dell's been playing. So, yeah, that's brutal. Another brutal week of picks. Woo, we're to 15 minutes. Yikes. Show. All right. It's oh. Man, seeing Kalo, I keep thinking Williams. It's going to be Otten, though. I'll play Cade Otten. All right, Tyler. That's tough. It's really close between Otten and Mooney. And I'm probably going to go Otten just because I expect him to actually score. Tanker Pollard. Guessing that's Bigsby. So I'm going to go Tony here. Man, just... All right, Arfin. Ferguson or Henry? Oof. Again, guessing that they score. I'm going to go Henry. Don't like it. Don't like how it makes me feel. All right. Pick 2. JSN, Flowers, Hopkins. Okay. If you don't think he's playing, it's definitely going to be JSN and then Flowers. Just because if he is playing, like, he should have an easy matchup. However, I'm worried about the re-injury. If you're also worried about that, play Hopkins. Terrifying. All right, Arfin. Oh, it's Hill. I have Hill as my tight end. I think it's 5. Like I said, I expect him to potentially play quarterback for part of the game because Spencer Rattler has not shown me enough or given me enough hope to believe that he can do a whole lot. Shamon. Let's see. Pick 2. Flowers, Smith, Bigsby, Waddle. It's going to be Smith and then probably Flowers. If you're worried about the injury, play Waddle. I expect him to finally have some usage, but it's also an easy game. Always makes me nervous when that happens. Frosty Snowman, Cook or Marvin Harrison Jr.? Guessing that's James Cook. I'd much rather take that safe floor of him. I'm fine being wrong until they start moving Harrison across the center. Much rather have him running Michael Wilson routes at this point. Driving me nuts. All right, Arfin. 1 out of JSN, Dell, or Allen. Play it safe and go Allen there. I like JSN. I think there's a lot of upside, but again, I need TK to be out for me to have full belief in it. All right, Bronx. Connor or Neighbors? Oh my gosh. Depends what I need. Connor's definitely the safer play. But you're chasing upside, you're worried that you're a big underdog, go Neighbors. Show. Olave, Robinson, McConkey. It's probably McConkey. God, yeah. Actually, no. I'm just going to go Robinson. Play it safe. Go right in the middle. We don't know what Olave is going to be yet. It terrifies me. I hate it. All right. Mason White Camara, half PPR. Still probably going to be White. Man, do I not like that at all. All right, Omar. Half PPR. This is a point that I will take Marvin Harrison Jr. Bryce Young just absolutely tanks that team and terrifies me. All right, DJ. Saints D or Giants D? Woof. Probably Giants. They are actually healthy. Saints are still missing a couple pieces. I know the Chargers haven't been great, but Giants have actually been pretty good defense overall. Real life football. See how they actually do in fantasy. All right, Omar. Oh, it's MHG. Marvin Harrison, baby. Sven, Yoshivas or Pitts. Gonna be Yoshivas. Higgins is being out really just boosts him way up there. All right, Frosty. MHA, Cook, Hunt. It's gonna be Cook and Hunt. Again, just terrified. Terrified. Sure, Kristen. That's what they all say. Okay. It's going to be Allen. For sure. I'll do Keenan over all the other options there. 10 minutes. Mikey, Komet, or Otten? I like them both. I do have Otten higher, though. Both are top 12 tight ends for me this week, though. Much as that can mean anything. All right, Jeff. Dell or Shakir? Again, thank you. Yeah, I agree. Shakir seems safer. It's just hard to trust Dell. He needs to do something. This should be an ideal situation for him. But until it actually happens, I can't trust myself to roll him out there. So I agree. I'd roll out Shakir. All right, Bronx. Oh, it's going to be Yoshivas. I'm terrified of Worthy. Dude hasn't done diddly. That's not quite true, but I don't trust him to do anything. that doesn't make it any better, but all right, roll. Knicks or Mahomes? It's going to be Knicks. Ding, ding. Taysom Rotten, Chad. Again, both actually top 5 tight ends here. But I have still Otten slightly higher. All right, Randy. Burrow or Daniels? Probably going to roll out Burrow. It's just not the ideal situation for it. All right, Omar. More Waddle. It's going to be more. Taking the wide receiver 1. Okay, Justin. Let's see. Cook or JSN? Again, depends on what you need. Cook is a safe play here. But if you're chasing the upside and DK's out, Jason this should be another big game for him if DK is out. Because he moves to the outside and is a much more effective wide receiver. All right. Bobo or Tolbert, Chad? It's going to be Tolbert. Like I said, I think the 49ers are going to try to take away Lamb. And so with that in mind, Tolbert gets a lot of open looks. BZ, what's up? Okay, need 2 then. It's going to be H-An for sure. And then I'm probably going to roll out more. Got to get the big plays in. Okay, Greg. Start 2 RBs. I am probably going to go Cook and Connor. But if you want to play JSN, I'd probably go JSN and Cook. Ashley, welcome in. Chiefs or Texans? Man, that's tough. I have, let's see. That is not my rankings. That would be why. I have the defense ranked the highest. Chiefs are at 3 and Texans are at 5. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. All right, Chuck, let's see here. Watson, Kirk, Harris. Pick one. It's PPR, so I'm going to go Kirk. If you don't like that, go Harris. I think it's a lot safer to go Harris, but a little tougher to do with how good that defense has looked. Yep. Daniels is good to go. Just got the notification. Sorry. Harris or Pickens? PPR again, it's probably going to be Pickens, but if you want to play it safe, go Harris. Don't think you go wrong on that option. What's up, Mimi? Welcome back. Got a few. Okay, 1, Connor Bigsby. It's going to be Connor. 2, Monty Hunt, Mark Cooper, or Reed. I got to pick 2. So I'm going to go Hunt and Reed. And then 3, I'm going to play. I agree. If it's PPR, I'll go Hopkins. If it's standard or half, I'll go Pittman. Sorry. All right, Omar. It's still going to be Yoshivas. All right, Juan. Kyler or Tua? Going to go Tua. Trust him a little more. Easier matchup. Guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Of course, we have this lovely lineup of shows. This is the biggest one, so appreciate you all for that. All right, BC. Need 2 again. Wicks, Tucker, Warren, Algier, Wicks, and Warren. God, I don't like any of that, though. Fancy Gator, love it. All right, need 2. Debo, JS, and Mooney. It's going to be Debo for sure, and then it's a toss-up. Mooney if you want to play it safe, JSN if you want the upside. 5 minutes. Shane, keep saying it. Otten, baby. All right, Doug. Let's see. Laporta or Kincaid? I have Laporta slightly higher. Not by much, but slightly. Yes, we did. It's more upside. It's going to be Williams. No reason to be conflicted. Don't worry about it. Roll him out there. All right, Ty. Let's see. Taysom or Otten? It's going to be Otten, but they're, like I said, separated by like 2 spots. Okay, Luke, Debo, Montgomery, Moore. It's just hard to get away from Debo because there's no other options, and he's going to have to see more targets and more usage. So if you're worried about that, go Moore. He's in one I'd have the next highest. All right, Drew, Andrews, Franklin. Again, I like Franklin more. If you want to roll out Andrews for the safer play, completely understand that. But I think there's a lot of opportunity for Franklin this week. All right, Shane. I'd probably start Otten over Yoshivas, just because I expect Chase to have a massive day. So if Flowers plays, I'd also play him over Bateman. So makes things super clear, I'm sure. All right, Tommy. It's Debo. Again, I'm super nervous that Flowers gets rolled up on again. All right, Chuck. It's going to be both are dependent on who's out. So if Flowers is out, I go Bateman. Otherwise, I go JSN if DK is out. Now, if both are playing, I probably go Bateman. Bateman's a bigger player. Ammo, I always love seeing the Frenchie. I'm I'm going to go Mooney. I think it's safer. I have to see how Hopkins does, and it's his first week in the offense. So be interesting to see. Yeah. The picture every time, I'm like, oh, just adorable. Just so expensive. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. All right. Trade Burrow and Robinson for Etienne and Ladd. I would not do that. You're giving up way too much for nothing. I'd much rather have Burrow and Robinson. Now, if you're getting it, yeah, do that immediately. Jaden or Dak with Daniels playing. I just hate the matchup for both of them. However, I am going to trust Jaden. Think he's a better quarterback. On pace for this year, he's been rolling hot. His rushing gives him a nice floor. And if he scores, it's even better. So, going to go Daniels there. Dak terrifies me. Gee, you made it in time. All right. I am going to go with upside and Chase McLaurin here. That's terrifying. Don't like how it makes me feel, but with Daniels now back, it's hard not to trust it. All right, fat boy. Pollard or White? If it's PPR, it's White. If it's standard, it's Pollard. Good luck. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Of course, we have this lovely group of shows. Waiver Wire tomorrow. Roster of the People Wednesday. Thursday, we have the countdown ahead of kickoff. For anybody who's into betting, Fridays, we have Locked In. It's a great show. They're doing an awesome job. And then I am back here on Sundays answering your questions. Guys haven't already, I think we got all the questions. Appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. And remember, as always, got it in time. Golly, it's going to be Kamara, but just barely because I think he's going to see a lot of volume. As it says, good luck in week 8. And remember, as always, keep up the nonsense.